2000 Insight restoration. This is my second video on this car. I've only had it 2 days. I did one yesterday, just kind of showed the car at the beginning, and had started to do a few things. And today I got around to 2 things. It's about to rain for I think like 6 days, so I probably won't be able to do much on it for a bit, but I did get a few things done. I got the springs installed, and this is my second time doing this. I did this on my blue car a few months back, the one I sold, and super easy job. There's a great tutorial from Scott, Killer 3-Cylinder, on YouTube. Sorry about the fingers there. And I did this, man, I did this in like 30 minutes. That's including jacking the car and dropping it. Super easy job. And then the other thing I just did was I polished and detailed the exterior, and it came out really great. As you can see, got some new stickers on the way for that. Got to get the car registered. Took the strakes off because I'm going to rotate the tires next week, hopefully. And I'm thinking about even painting these wheels, although they look good. They probably look better on camera than they are in real life, but it may not need it. I was thinking about painting them. They've kind of lost their shine. They're dull. You can see how the wheel is dull compared to the cap. So I might paint those. I think I can do it for about $30. And I've never painted wheels, but I have plastic dipped them, and I think it's a pretty simple concept to get them looking good, but I'm not sure yet. Not real sure. But anyhow, I got my strakes off and cleaned all this. This was just all gross. This whole area here was completely gross, and it gave me a chance to just spray some degreaser on all of that and clean all that really good. So in any case, the car is so that's all I've done since the other video I did. I got the springs, which raises the back end about 1 inch, and it actually is cool because once the strakes are on, it allows you to see the H emblem, whereas before you can't. And but yeah, did that and then detailed it, polished it. Really came out looking great. Can't believe I got this car for what I did. If you missed the last video, this car was $4,400, but it has a brand new, installed 2 months ago, Bumblebee B-Max 8 amp hour battery, which is $2,600 plus installation. I've installed them myself, so it would be free, but if you throw in the installation, it's kind of like about a $3,000 value. So the car was $44,000, so maybe I'm crazy with the numbers in my head, but it's as if the car was $1,500, $1,800 without the battery. And I was looking for a car without a battery so I could install the 8.0 myself, so this kind of worked out, saved me the time. So yeah, this is basically a $1,500 car with a $3,000 battery installed in it with most of the 5-year warranty left. Again, I'm just convincing myself, but if you know these cars, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it just came out great. The paint, of course I said this again in the last video, but the hood was repainted, as was the roof, and it is like new. So there she is, and I'll show you the products I used because somebody did ask me. So for the paint, of course, you wash the car really well. I use this Mother's Brazilian Carnauba. What I do is I, of course, wash and dry the car. I blow dry the car. Blow dry the car, get it completely dry. Then I put that on by hand with a microfiber towel, and then I buff it off with this. And I'm not going to give you a link, but this is like $70 on Amazon. The Ginor. This thing is awesome. It's comparable to the Porter cable. It's twice the cost, and it comes with all kinds of pads. So what I do is I use the it's probably TMI, but just to let you know how I got the car looking so good. First, I'll use one of these standard pads, and then I will I buff it on by hand, and then I buff it off using that pad, and then I finish it off with this cottony one, and all those come with the machine. And I've had the machine about a year. I've done probably 7 or 8 polishes now, and I've done all kinds of things. I've polished like with the machine and then polish off, but what I found works best and seems to make the least mess, and the shine is great, is again to put it on by hand, putting this product on by hand, and I can do the whole car in 5 or 10 minutes, and then buffing it off with the polisher. First with the other pad I showed you, and then with a kind of a feathery, cottony pad, soft one. And yeah, great results. Wish you could see it in person. It's just the paint is like new. It's really looks good. And then for the headlights, I use this. That's what I've always used for headlights. I've actually had these kits here you can buy, but I just don't like the outcome. It's very similar to what I have gotten with this. So I just use this Scratch X, and that got my headlights from yellow to very nice. And again, I've been using this stuff on headlights for 3 or 4 years. It does great. And then this is what I'm using for the trim, the black trim here. You can see how great it looks. It came out really great. I've used a lot of different products for this too, and this is by far the best. Turtle Wax Trim Restorer, and it holds the shine for a long time, like several months. Really came out good. And I did the same thing. I put this here on this bar here, so it really came out nice. Turtle Wax Trim Restorer, you can see how good all this looks. And then for the tires, I'm using, again, I've been through 10 different products. This is the one I like. Turtle Wax Wet and Black Tire Shine. 2 times shine! And this stuff's great. It's not oily. I mean, it is oily, but it's not goopy. And what I do is I just spray it on an applicator pad, and then I put it on the tire. And it lasts, again, several weeks. It doesn't look like super high gloss, but it looks new. Looks like a new tire. Has a little bit of shine. You can get a lot more shiny if you just spray the stuff directly on there, but I don't care for that look. I just want it to look new. So, came out really good. So, that's it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting along here. Next thing to do is get this thing registered with my license plate from my last Insight, get my S2000 wheel on, and I got a whole bunch of other parts, stickers, etc. on the way for it. But it'll probably be a while because there's a storm coming, and I think it's going to be about a week of rain. So I'm going to throw a cover on this thing and go have some turkey. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope this is enjoyable. Appreciate the comments on the last video. Some of you guys love these cars and have enjoyed these videos, so I'll keep making them until I'm done with the car. And thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. May the Lord bless you with his peace today.